Okay, hello, I'm Tan, and today I will tell you about how to be successful as teens, Chapter 1. How to unlock your supreme self. Okay, so the author Adam Khoo introduces himself as a failure when he was young. He just wanted to read comics, none of other books, and playing games instead of learning and working outdoors. Okay? He was once a very terrible student, and in this book, you will learn how to become as successful and as great as him today. Okay, so he said that when the time you are a teen is a game, but it is more even harder than the newest RPG games like role-playing games on PS4 on Xbox, because there are so many monsters, so many quests, treasures, blah blah blah. So imagine if you have the guide to beat the game. You know every monster and how to beat them, every special codes, every treasure. That would be awesome. And luckily, the teen game has also has a book like that. It is this book. Okay. Imagine that you have the ability to balance between work, play, and family. Imagine you are in the top of the top student of the school, like 1%. Yeah. Okay, and then you imagine that you can get along with your parents, which most teens can't do, and cheer yourself up every time you're let down, and many more. Okay. And the author Adam Khoo starts as a very terrible student. Okay. When he was in primary school, he was a scrawny man with pimples all over his face, and his grades are always low. Everything the teacher told him, he doesn't understand. Everything. Yeah, unfortunately, he was kicked out of the school at third grade because of fighting. So he went from Saint Stephen primary school to Neon primary school. Yeah, at new primary schools, he continued to do the same thing he did in the old one, and then he failed to graduate first from primary school. But he eventually came to Pingyi Secondary School. It's a new school in the neighborhood. The teachers are excellent, but he was still the same. He got into the fights. He smoked. Yeah. So teachers always said to him like, why are you so lazy? Why are you so stupid? Okay. So yeah. Even this is not enough. His parents divorced, and he get another mother. He has a daughter who studied at Raffles Girls High School, a very good school in Singapore. So He feels like a failure until he was 13. He went to the Super Kids program where Kenneth Wong make him see that he can be a successful man. So at the end of the course, he turned home and write down 4 points of his 4 achievements of his life. One, become the best student in the school in 1 year. Second one is to be able to go to Victoria Junior College, the best high school in Singapore. The third one is to get into National University of Singapore. You have to be in the 10% best students of all Singapore to be in this school. And 4, go to business and become a millionaire when he is 26. It's very impossible. It's really like a mission impossible. But he he achieved all of these and become a very successful and happy man. Okay, so the steps to become a successful athlete. One is select what you want to go. Then you're holding a gun and you have to select where you can fire to. Okay, so how many 9 points you have to get, like 99 or 10, 100. If you don't know what to do, it's okay. 97% of humans don't know this too. Okay? And the step 2, you have to use the right technique. If you want to get 10 or 100 on the math test, you have to change your technique from having 1, like 10 out of 100. So you can copy the people who always have 10 on their math test, and you can use that for the technique. You can read the I'm gifted, so are you, also by the same author, to find out how to success as a student. 3, get into action. Failure people always say that, tomorrow I can do it. Today is too early. Tomorrow is alright. So they can never done the work. If you want to success, you have to do everything right now. If it is right time. Okay. Step 4. We choose. If we fail, we learn from that fail. So for the people who fail, when they fail, they cry a lot and they don't learn. So next time they fail, with successful people learn from their fail, and they will never fail again. Okay. To get into the Victoria School, the author needs to pass the Chinese test. He tried 3 times and finally passed. And step 6, you have to have strong faith in what you're doing. If you don't have, you don't do that anymore, and then you will not succeed. The 7th step, you don't be afraid to fail. So people who are afraid to fail so choose the safe path, like they don't take risks. But successful people took risks and become success. The eighth step is the environment around you, your dad, your mom, your friend, and that people encourage you every time you're bored. Okay, how to get the most out of this book from in your head. But this only book does not change your life. You are the one who changed your life. And you have to think, what changes are you facing? Changes. Because I like to use changes more than problems because changes sounds more adventurous. So the teens usually have problems with lazy, unable to concentrate, unencouraged, their parents shouting at them, blah blah blah, many more. So if you have one of these problems, don't be scared. Many have a same like you. Okay, and you have to think too. You have to think, what would you like to get from this book? Would you like to study more? Would you like to get on with your parents? So you have to write down all of it. Okay, that is the end of the chapter 1.